Christian, one more regular season game. What do you think is at stake for this team going into this week?
Well, I mean, the approach is always the same, but of course we understand, the situation we've put ourselves in, and we understand we need to win. You know what I mean? Of course, every game we always go in is a must-win, but we understand it's a little bit more serious this week. We've put ourselves in this position in years past, and we've made it difficult on ourselves. But everything is still the same, for us. We're still focused. We're still practicing the same way. Nothing's changed. We just understand we got to go in there and win. The good thing is we have a couple kids on this team, the coaching staff, that we have gone in this place and we have won before. So we know we can. We just need to make sure everyone else on the team believes, and I know they do. So we'll be fine.
Yeah, this is a tough question to ask, but based on a similar situation last year down the stretch, is any of that ghost kind of hanging over anybody, like, here we go again?
I haven't really heard anyone really talking about it. You know what I mean? Of course, I've heard some people saying, we're in this position again, but we haven't really said anything about it. You know what I mean? We're not really worried about that because that's last year. Last year's in the past. Now we're not worried about that. It's definitely a similar situation, but we understand we can erase it with a win on Saturday, and that's all that matters.
Do you feel like you deserve to be in the playoffs if you guys win Saturday?
I mean, of course I do. You know what I mean? But of course I'm not the one, and we're not the ones picking. You know what I mean? But I do understand that we play in the best conference in America in the FCS level. And definitely if we would come out and beat North Dakota State, being the 3-time defending national champions, definitely would help us a lot. So, you know what I mean? I definitely think we should, but, it all comes down to committee and what they think.
Christian, you've been here a while. Can you point a finger on the November free falls?
I don't even know. It's extremely frustrating, because we've been right there, and I can't even put into words, honestly, what to even say. It's just unbelievably frustrating because we have so much talent and ability, and we're right there, and then all of a sudden something happens in November and we just collapse, But like I said, we go in there, we can handle our business on Saturday. We won't have to worry about that, and hopefully the committee will take care of us, So I'm just I'm really excited for the opportunity to go back up there again and play them because, they're a great team. I have a lot of respect for them, but there would be nothing more sweeter than to go out there and knock them off.
Notice anything different in the way of attitude, mentality, confidence level in a tight game here lately down the stretch?
I mean, nothing's changed. I mean, it's not like the past 2 weeks, we weren't taking things seriously, this and that, or we got too, we were riding a high. It wasn't that, you know what I mean? We beat ourselves on the field these past 2 weeks, you know what I mean? And going into this game, I know a lot of people, we're all excited, you know what I mean? Because we all hear about the Fargo Dome. I've been up there, playing in that atmosphere. This is the type of games you want to play in, you know what I mean? And what would be more sweeter than to get to knock them off, you know what I mean? So, of course, we're extremely excited. We're very confident in ourselves still, and even despite these past 2 weeks. So it's an unbelievable opportunity, and I'm excited. I know the rest of the team is and the coaching staff.
You lost Missouri State in 2011. Did you ever think the next 3 years would go like this, that you'd be that close?
No. After that game, it was so disappointing after that game, but I couldn't help but just think about all the talent we had coming back and, what our future could be. And, it's so disappointing that it's been like this. But, I'm trying not to think that way, you know what I mean? There's still a lot of positives. But, I'm really, hoping that, we go up there and we take care of business on Saturday. It's only right that we've been through so much together as a team. You know what I mean? We only owe it to ourselves that we go up there and win. We need to. It's for our university as well, this community. We really need to go out there and win. And I'm just so excited for the opportunity to get back up there again.
When you watch this team on film, does it like jump off, the TV? Do you get a wow factor when you see them? Are they that much better than everybody else in the conference?
Well, what wows me about them is just how they play. They do not make mistakes. They play fundamentally, technically sound football. The effort they play with, how hard they work. That's what really jumps out about them, and what I really think that separates them from the rest. They just play the way they play football the way it's supposed to be played. They're tough. They got great athletes, but some of them may not even be, but they just play so hard that they play faster than what they even are. They don't make mistakes, and they're smart, so that makes you play even more faster. That's something I have a lot of respect for them. You know what I mean? And of course, they are good athletes. You know what I mean? So add that with it. They're just a very good football team. They're well coached. You know what I mean? And then add the atmosphere with it. You know what I mean? I have a lot of respect for them, how they play. But this is the type of game. It's kind of like South Dakota State. You know what I mean? It's back to that. You got to dig deep. Everything just gets thrown out of the window. And add the magnitude of this game, what it is for us. Everything gets thrown out of the window. It's time to lay it all out on the line. We have nothing to lose. It's time we got to dig deep. We got to do a lot of soul searching. You know what I mean? You got to lay it all on the line. You might get hurt, but I'm going to give it everything I got from my teammates, from my coaches, from the fans, my family. I'm going to play with my heart and my mind. This is what football is all about on Saturday.
You say they play, everything's there for them. How close is this program to being there?
Us?
Yes.
I think it's been right there. You know what I mean? I think we are there, but we just we need a win on Saturday to show that we are there. You know what I mean? I know we definitely can. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people don't believe in us. Probably the only people that do believe in us is us in that room and on the team. But we're willing to show people that, hey, you know what? You don't believe in us, we'll show you. And we'll let people know. But we're gonna do it with our actions.
You do the same thing you did when you beat them in the Dome, like same oatmeal breakfast or same shirt.
You know what? I honestly can't remember. Well, of course we always eat the same thing. So that's not going to change. I can't remember exactly what I did. I never sleep well out there. The 2 times I've been out there, I haven't slept good. So I'm hoping I don't sleep very well. Come Friday night. But I don't know. I'm looking back to that game. We knew we were playing the number 1 team in the country that time, but we really didn't even think about that. You know what I mean? That's one thing give us a lot of credit. We didn't even care that we were playing. We just like, we're going out there, we're going to play some football. We knew we still had a shot at the playoffs that year, so we knew if we won, we have a really good shot at getting back in. So I guess it's kind of a similar situation. We have nothing to lose. If we want to get in, we got to win. So that's.
Have you guys taken notice of anything that Northern Iowa did against them that you guys can duplicate?
Oh, well, it's always a copycat league, is what I like to say. I'm sure our coaches have seen some things they've done. We've done that with other teams in the past. We've seen what other teams have done to them. Let's try and duplicate that as well. You know what I mean? So I'm sure, today and tomorrow when our meetings, we'll have a few more wrinkles in there that we've seen other teams in the past, especially Northern Iowa, do to them. So I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised. No.